What's up, guys? It's Roger from OneBroGaming, and today I got a new NBA 2K15 video for you guys. They finally changed the 25,000 MT rewards into actual player cards, Sapphire players, and I already completed all of them, so I got all of them. First one being Ricky Rubio from the Minnesota Timberwolves. So I did get every single one of these Sapphire players because I already had the collections completed. And let's look at these players and see who we got and see who they are. Next up for the Trailblazers, we got Nicholas Batum. I honestly do like Nicholas Batum a lot. He's a great player, a great role player, very useful to have on your squad. So the fact that he's a Sapphire player, that's a good thing for me. I appreciate it. Next up for the Kings, we got none other than, I don't know why it took so long to open that, Darren Collison. My bad, guys. No, but yeah, Darren Collison is the Sapphire player for the Kings. Next up, we got the Pelicans, and I will be showing you guys every single one of these players' overall rating after I open up all of these packs. So for New Orleans, we got Drew Holiday. Okay, he's a decent point guard, and that's actually a pretty cool picture of him. I like that way. Like the way that card looks. Sorry, I'm stuttering here. Next up, we got the Mavericks, and for the Mavericks, it will be Chandler Parsons. Sorry, I burped real quick. So yeah, Chandler Parsons, another good player, especially for the Mavericks. And again, that card looks really good, especially with the fact that the background is blue and the Sapphire, of course, is blue, so it blends in. It looks pretty nice. Next up for the Brooklyn Nets, we got none other than Brook Lopez. So you know, we have to have some centers in these Sapphire cards too. Next up, we got Miami Heat. So yeah, so far I like the players that I have been getting out of these packs. They're not the best players, but they're not the worst players. They're decent players from the squad. Next up, we got Luol Deng from the Miami Heat. Another real good role player to have on your squad. If you guys are barely starting off, finishing off these collections would actually be a pretty good thing for you guys, because you would get some really good, decent players to have for your squad. And for the Suns, we got Isaiah Thomas, a beast point guard. I know his height is a problem for most people, but he's really good, great passer, so that's also a good backup point guard if you guys need one. Next up, we got the Washington Wizards, and of course it's not going to be John Wall, it's not going to be Nene, but they gave us Bradley Beal. Bradley Beal is a beast. Honestly, he is a potential starting lineup player for a lot of you guys. Very good player. If I didn't have a good shooting guard, I would personally put him on my starting lineup because he's very well-rounded player. And next up, we got DeMar DeRozan. Again, another good player. So again, him is another potential starting player to have on your squad. Next up, we got the Pacers. Of course, it's not going to be Paul George because he's a road to playoffs reward, but it is Roy Hibbert. And Roy Hibbert, he has his days, he's good, so he has his days, he's bad, but overall, well-rounded player, good center. So they gave him a Sapphire card, so that's pretty good. Next up, we got the Clippers, and honestly, this is one of the best cards for me, in my opinion. We got DeAndre Jordan. I am a huge DeAndre Jordan fan. So the fact that they made him into the Sapphire card for this reward, is pretty good for me, and I would probably add him to my squad on the bench. Next up, we got Memphis Grizzlies, and we get Jeff Green. So that's pretty good player. He's like right in the middle of the greats and the not so greats from the squad. So Jeff Green, decent player. And that is all the cards from the rewards, guys. Now let's go look at all of them. They did put a special collection in the rewards, and they're right here. These are all the new Sapphire collection rewards from the 2014-2015 NBA League. Okay, so Darren Collison, 83. We will be starting from the bottom, going all the way to the top. Next up, Nicholas Batum, an 83 as well. So again, they're not starting off low. They're starting off at a good rating. We got Jeff Green at an 84, so that's a pretty good rating for Jeff Green as well. Chandler Parsons, 84. He can play small forward and power forward position. Decent, well-rounded shooter. Next up, we got Drew Holiday, again an 84. So a lot of these guys tend to be 84s, and most of these guys are pretty good shooters. Ricky Rubio is an 84 as well, and he's got his shooting in the 80s. Bradley Beal's an 84, but his standing shot 3 and his moving shot 3 are ridiculous. They're so good. 95 and 94, definitely a player to have on your squad, especially if you got a squad that's built for shooting. Bradley Beal is your man. DeAndre Jordan, absolute beast. I mean, I can't really tell you guys much more than that. DeAndre Jordan is a great player. Look at that standing dunk and driving dunk. DeAndre Jordan is a player you guys need to have for your team. I definitely recommend you having him. Next up, Luol Deng, 85 overall. Decent shooter. You know, Luol Deng. He's getting older, but he's still a good player. Good player to have. Roy Hibbert, 85 as well. He's not that great of a shooter from long range, but when he's up close to the rim, he can get some work done. Isaiah Thomas, 85 as well. Now, he has some good shooting stats. Isaiah Thomas is a good player to have. If you guys like to have a shooting squad, Isaiah Thomas is a decent shooter. Mid-80s on most of his things. Brook Lopez, another center that's in the Sapphire collection. And he's actually pretty good. He's the second best card here. Now let's look at the last player we got, DeMar DeRozan, 88 overall. Now DeMar DeRozan, definitely a starting player, or at least a six-man. Great shooter, well-rounded, 95 driving dunk. What more do you want from a shooting guard? DeMar DeRozan, I think actually small forward. I'm actually not sure. Small forward, shooting guard. Let me know in the comments below. And that's pretty much it for these new Sapphire cards. Just wanted to let you guys know about them. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more of these informative videos. And if you guys got the time and you like MyGM videos, make sure you start watching my MyGM series. I am up to episode 4 now, and episode 5 will be coming. So make sure you guys watch that and get caught up. And thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe. Deuces.